Hey guys, it's Ben, coach of the Baltimore Orioles, and I just had my battle with Stibe, and I kind of messed up the recording. Let me explain. I used the Alt button to start my recordings, and the Control button to end them. When I was getting the link to send to the group on Discord, I hit Control V to paste it, not really thinking that, oh hey, Control will end the recording, so I totally messed that up, and I'm really bummed because I had the craziest reactions in this, so nothing we can really do about that now, unfortunately, so my only option is to just do a post-com, so that's what I'm gonna do, and explain all my plays and stuff as they happen. I don't know what's going on with this. I think I've seen it before in other replays, but it's not really relevant right now, but alright, starting off this battle. Oh, I should probably do it on slow. Starting off this battle, I couldn't decide what to lead, but I ultimately decided on Landorus. Right? Right. Yeah, okay, it is going slowly. I decided on Landorus, and he went for Victini. So, I decided to go for U-turn, because he wouldn't stay in with Victini. But hey, he scarfs too. So yeah, he's also scarf Victini, which that gives me a free switch, because I'm a slower U-turner. So he goes into Fortress here. I go for my U-turn, and I don't have Flamethrower on either Mew or Wigglytuff. And I planned it initially. I gave Flamethrower to both of them, so I'm gonna send in Mew here and just go for the taunt, so he won't be able to set up rocks or anything like that. But he does not go for hazards. He goes for Blissey. Yeah, maybe this is a little too slow, but well, it's fine. So I end up taunting the Blissey, which is also good. So it would be forced to go for something like Seismic Toss, or maybe an offensive move if it has one, or switch out, which it does. So he goes into Manectric. I Volt Switch here. I was willing to risk him switching into Manectric, which is exactly what he did. So switch into Manectric, but that's okay, because I've got my Lantern. Because Lantern totally walls Manectric, unless it's got, like, HP Grass. So yeah, I go into Lantern here. He Mega Evolves and goes for... he just goes for... come on. He goes for Toxic, which is so weird. But it also works, because it's something to handle Lantern. You know, this is going kind of slowly. I'm going to change it to normal. I'll pause if I need to. Now, he switches out here, no surprise. He goes into Palisade, that's also no surprise. I was gonna go for Volt Switch anyway. It wasn't worth like risking him not going into Palossand, because if he didn't go into Palossand, Volt Switch would have been so good. But yeah, he also is risking here that I would have something like Scald, which I don't. So here I switch out Lantern, go into Rotom, which is my answer to Palossand. And now, what happens here is the most stupid thing ever. And by stupid, I mean an amazing play by Stibe. Obviously, Leaf Storm is expected here. So, I'm expecting him to go into something like Blissey. But he stays in! So, Volt Switch does nothing. He goes for Sludge Bomb, does a lot back to me. Now I'm thinking, okay, there's no way he stays in now. It's obviously I'm going for Volt Switch. It's so obvious. He stays in again! And he kills my Rotom. Like, I was not expecting that at all. So, unfortunately, Rotom does go down early, which is not good at all. I really needed Rotom in this match. So I send in Landorus. Knockoff is my only play. The only thing I can really do to hurt Palossand. So he does go for Shadow Ball and gets a crit, which just hurts so much. You'll see that's going to cost me later. We'll get to that in a minute. Now he goes into Fortress. I go for Knockoff again, just to see if I could kill the Palossand, which he does not let me do. Switches into Fortress there. Now I go for Wigglytuff, just because I know with Wigglytuff I can just get off a free Wish here. And I can also get out my Rocks, whichever one I want to do. I believe I go for my Rocks here. Right? Yeah, I go for my Rocks here. So now I go for Wish, because Blissey can't really do much to me. So yeah, we both Wish here. And now, right here, is one of those pivotal turns in the entire game. I was thinking, I could heal up Landorus right now, because I think he was going to heal up Palossand. So, I thought about this for a long time, like 5 minutes. I was also thinking maybe heal up Lantern a bit and go for Heal Bell. Because, like, if he went for Seismic Toss, Landorus dies. But if he goes into Palossand, I would hate myself. So, ultimately, I go into Landorus. He goes for Seismic Toss! So he kills my Landorus. And that crit earlier mattered so much, because Seismic Toss probably wouldn't have killed otherwise. So now I go into Lantern, Heal Bell off that Toxic. So, at this point, I'm just, like, super bummed, because I just lost 2 of my best Pokemon. Landorus and Rotom. So, I go for Heal Bell to cure status there. Then I go for Confuse Ray, because I realized that's probably my last resort here. I do confuse the Fortress, and I'm not going to Volt Switch now because, I mean, he's got the Palo Sand and the, well, the Palo Sand, really, so. He stays in, actually, so Volt Switch would have been good. He goes for Rapid Spin. He does expect me to go for Flare Blitz, so I U-turn out here, and I find out he is physically defensive Gyarados with a Rocky Helmet. That must be specifically to counter, what's-his-face, Darmanitan. So, Wigglytuff comes in. Here I just want to Wish, and maybe heal up Lantern, but, oh, wait, no! He goes for Taunt. Oh, right, actually, no, I wasn't going for Wish. I was going for Stealth Rock, so. He taunts me. Nothing else I can do but go for Dazzling Gleam. So, and that doesn't even do a whole lot. So now I think I decide to switch. Oh, no, he switches. No, we both switch, right. He goes into Victini, and I go into Mew. Now, I know the U-turn wouldn't, and V-Create both wouldn't kill, so he goes for U-turn there, just 40%, which is a lot, but it doesn't kill. So, he goes into Blissey. That gives me free Volt Switch right there. So, yeah, I got a free switch out into Wigglytuff. That's what I decided to go into. Nothing else really made sense. If I went into Darmanitan, I wouldn't kill him, and also he might kill me with counter. So that'll be a problem. So I go for Wish here. As does he. It's just like what happened before. Except this time he doesn't go for Seismic Toss. He goes into Palo Sand. I didn't even think about that. I could have gone for Dazzling Gleam and killed the Palo Sand. But I didn't even think about it. If I did, it would have killed. I've done the calc. That's exactly what happened. So here I go into Lantern, because realistically, that's my only play here. I can go into Lantern to eat up a move, because Earth Power doesn't kill here. Unless, oh wait, he crits me. Of course, obviously. So, yeah, he crits me. And at this point, it's like, okay, I'm just trying not to get 6-0'd here. Let me just go for my Z move on Mew. Oh, it doesn't kill. Excellent. So I can't kill the Palo Sand, and just barely, too. He kills me. So now, it's down to Darmanitan and Wigglytuff against the world. And I need an absolute miracle. I need to make God-tier plays. So I go for Rock Slide, predicting the Gyarados to come in. It doesn't. If I just gone for Flare Blitz, I would have killed the Fortress, which would have been nice. He goes for Rapid Spin, gets rid of Rocks. Got Wigglytuff in, though. Basically for free, except for the whole Rapid Spin thing. So I go for Wish here. He misses the Toxic, so, I mean, this could be the start of a comeback. So I go into Darmanitan here to heal up just a bit. He does go for Toxic and land this time. And my heal bell user is Lantern, not Wigglytuff, so can't exactly heal up from that. Now he goes into Gyarados. And did I make the prediction? No, I just go straight for the Flare Blitz. And I lose a ton of health here from Recoil, Rocky Helmet, Poison. I just get chipped down like crazy, so I have no choice but to switch out. Right back into Wigglytuff. I'm just trying not to get 6-0'd at this point. I need differential. So, he goes for the Waterfall. That does a decent amount. I totally forgot about Taunt. But I go for Dazzling Gleam anyway, which does some nice damage. Not a whole lot, but hey, every little bit counts. Now he switches out the Gyarados, trying to preserve that 6-0. Goes into Victini. I go for the Dazzling Gleam. Doesn't really do much, but I mean, it's better than nothing. So now I have no choice but to Dazzling Gleam again. I'm not going to switch in Darmanitan on a V-Create, that's for sure. So yeah, I just have to Dazzling Gleam again. Hardly going to do any damage. So now, out of desperation, I just go for Protect. He goes for V-Create, so nothing really got accomplished there except I got a little bit more HP, so yeah, just that desperation there. So I end up having to sack off Wigglytuff. He does get his defense down, so Darmanitan can jump in and kill it, except that, like, he would switch, obviously. Now he goes into Manectric. Lower my attack with Intimidate. I go for Flare Blitz because there's nothing else I can do. It does not kill, unfortunately. I mean, obviously it doesn't, but still. And now he just goes into Gyarados, eats up the Flare Blitz. My attack is even lower now, so the Flare Blitz only kills on a crit. I don't crit, and I die to Rocky Helmet, Recoil, and Poison. So, week 1. Could not have gone worse. I get 6-0'd. The first ever time I've gotten 6-0'd in League, ever. And I mess up the recording. Like, I had some really, really good reactions there. I'm so disappointed in myself. Oh, I just can't believe that. So, Stive just, like, played better than me. He did get some hacks a couple of times with some crits, but realistically, he probably would have won anyway. But, I mean, I guess we'll never know. But, because, I believe, was it Sludge Bomb that poisoned Rotom? I don't know if he Toxic Rotom or if it's Sludge Bomb that poisoned it. Maybe this is fairly early on. HMO 1. Okay, yeah, it was Sludge Bomb. Got the Sludge Bomb poison, which ended up mattering big time. Also, I forgot to mention, when Landers used knockoff, it knocked off a Rindo Berry. So that makes sense as to why he would stay in against Rotom. But, so that explains his play there. But yeah, he poisoned Rotom. He crit Lantern. He crit Landorus. All three of those mattered. But realistically, he probably still would have won. The only thing that's changed is differential. And because of that 6-0, I think it's safe to say I'm in last place right now in the entire league. But, like, Stipe is a good battler. He probably would have won this anyway, even without the hacks. And I mentioned in my, in the live recording that I would be battling Michael next week and Jack the week after that. So I'm facing 3 of the best players in the entire league, all in the first 3 weeks. So it's very likely that I could actually go 0-3, which is horrifying to think about. So I guess that's all I want to say. Thanks for watching. We're taking on Michael next week, so that's gonna be fun. So see you guys then. And also, I'll make sure to prep better for next week because I didn't prep all that much this week, and like the flamethrower on Wigglytuff would have been nice and stuff. So yeah, I'll make sure to prep better. So yeah, see you guys then when we take on Michael, or I guess in the team builder, or if I decide to record a video in between, which I doubt, but whatever. I've stalled this out long enough, so see you guys next time.